Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
We give to Irving to start his drive. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Let's go now.
At the 34-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
60 Bison, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 12. And the Buccaneers first down.
He's going to throw it again. Headed out right. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Harris will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Najee Harris, the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready, ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
33, yellow. 10.
First down, Young. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A cool choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Here we go.
On second down, it's Hubbard. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9.
Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And And that's good for a Panthers first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brom. Gets a new set of downs at the 27. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
32. 6. Level. Rail.
On play action, here's Young. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Young working from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Young. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers trim the lead to 1.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You look field open or close, like a single eye or 2 eye. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That's brought in downfield by Otten. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Backs on the crosser. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
Buccaneers, 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
On the give, this is Irving. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break it.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the 1st. Najee Harris, the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Return coming from the 6. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Young. Catch is made down the right sideline. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut it to a row of points on the scoreboard. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. Looks through and breaks away. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Throwing off the play fake. He's got a Mecca Egbuka. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That stop made by Derek Brown. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
Okay,
Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. 3rd down, give to Irving. Oh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, pass coming. Got his man. It's on him. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Irving here from the gun. He's going to hold it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Let's go now.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard again. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively if you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job.
To the house, touchdown Carolina! The Panthers can tie it up in the 2nd after coming into the lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers tie us up, 28 all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's out in the clear. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead on the first play of the drive. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Baker with the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they take this in for the score. The Panthers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. As the Panthers tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Pass play coming here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. Looking in the air here. He rolls to his right. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Buys time, rolling right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Back on 2nd and goal. Chased out to his right. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open,
and they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Baker with the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
that is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Red, 38. Trouble, 38. Field, black. Ready.
Shotgun snap, Matty Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Set, ready. 6. Yellow, 22. Blaster, 6. Green Jack. Red, cycle. Ready.
4th down, Young. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. New set of downs from the 37. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
To number 7, Bucky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard.
Running left, this is Irving. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
Bucky Irving, the ball carrier. The tackle by Christian Rosewood. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Looking to throw here. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Baker with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
Hand off out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Young to throw it. That's caught by Hubbard. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Here's Young to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They get an even 40 out of that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
52, boom. Ready.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And this hasn't been a common sight of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
Here we go. 50, green. Set.
They run again with Hubbard. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Set.
Going to throw here on 3rd. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And he can't do it himself. He's stuck behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it deep downfield. This is across midfield and into enemy territory. Tampa spends its second time out now. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
19, Panther 11,
Going from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18.
Dragon 60.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down. Now staring you in the face.
Looking to throw. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, right.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. He was almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready.
At the 25-yard line.
Red 38.
Young working from the gun. Forced back to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up a third down.
Ready.
Third along, Young. Cut down the field, Leggett. And he's going to be sent out of bounds to end a great pickup, but somehow did not pick up the first. It's going to be fourth down coming up.
Ready.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Fourth down, here's Young. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on down.
Okay, break.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Ready.
On the give, this is Irving. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Get it.
First down, play action. Rolling out to his left. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Getting out of harm's way. Right? You just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal.
Ready.
Now looking to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Ready.
Here's Hubbard on the give. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready, set.
All set to go now from the 35.
Come on.
Running the toss here to Brooks. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, if they drop it behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Downfield, and he's got McMillan. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready,
They're throwing it. Right side, this is Ibuka. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's the give to Irving. Again, he's got room. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers go up by 12. So the Buccaneers keeping their offense on the field. 2-point attempt coming up. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Escapes the defender. This makes it up to the 25.
ready.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They connect on the deep shot. Into the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Well, a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body and try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Track him, 60.
Running back sent in motion. Throw here, 3rd down. He gets it to Russ. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 22. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Come on.
Now a carry by Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. Making the call himself. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the 1st down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, this time in that situation, they'll have that room in the back of their minds.
Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Irving here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Send the tight end in motion. This is Irving on 2nd. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
3rd and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. 1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
38, 33, yellow. Yellow.
Shotgun snap, got Young. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go. 10.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
40.
Hubbard again. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. On the move, headed right. He's going for it himself. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Ready, set, cut.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set. Ready.
Running once more with Brooks. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Young. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Set, cut, switch, yellow. Cut,
And the
cut.
QB keeps it on the sneak. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he gets in, touchdown. The Panthers now trail by just a point in the 4th. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This will end up as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd down now. They need 7. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
9 yards.
Ready.
1st down.
Irving on the counter. Shoots away from one. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And a nice little run there gets them 5. 2nd down upcoming. Following that play, an unfortunate development, Brock. It's Bucky Irvin who was injured. Medical staff out providing some assistance. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Now an inside handoff to Harris. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
19-18.
They send the tight end in motion left. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
J.C. Warren on the tackle. A gain of 11 brings up 2nd and 4.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Buccaneers going for the win here. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Harris once more. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Cowboy 80.
Running behind center with Harris. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. A 3rd down around with Harris. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Buccaneers field goal.
That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that kick? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Baker with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, set. Drill green. Cut.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Here's a design run. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year.